Drunk driver who killed Airman sentenced to 6 to 20 years. Las Vegas, a 23-year-old U.S. Air Force Airman, Natalee Villegas, was killed by a drunk driver in a high-speed crash last year. The driver, Hadsell Campos, was sentenced today to 6 to 20 years in prison for his role in the deadly crash. The fatal incident occurred on Interstate 95, where police say Campos, with a blood alcohol content of twice the legal limit, crashed into Villegas' vehicle at 117 miles per hour. Villegas was on her way to work at Creech Air Force Base at the time of the crash. During the sentencing, Villegas' family addressed the court, pressing Judge Terry Clark Newberry for the maximum possible sentence. "My daughter was taken," one family member stated, expressing the devastating loss. Campos, who had no prior criminal record, pleaded for leniency. However, the judge delivered a sentence near the maximum, stating that Campos made the worst possible choice leading to the worst possible outcome. With the sentence, Campos will be eligible for parole after serving a minimum of 6 years.
What happened to my daughter today could happen to anyone tomorrow.
What happened to an airman on her way to help defend our country?
An American flag flaps in the wind, not far from where 23-year-old Natalee Villegas took her last breaths now more than a year ago. The airman, who dedicated 5 years of her life defending our country, dying here on the 95 north of the valley. A drunk driver crashed into her.
I should be the one gone, not her. I should be the one that's not here.
State police say that driver, Hadsell Campos, was double the legal limit when he slammed into Villegas at 117 miles an hour. Villegas' family pressing the judge Tuesday to sentence Campos to the maximum possible for a deadly and irresponsible decision.
My daughter was taken from us all by an irresponsible decision. My daughter had no chance. She was simply on her way to do what she loved, and that was to serve this country.
Villegas was on her way to work at Creech Air Force Base. For reasons we don't know, Campos, who police say spent the earlier hours drinking downtown, was traveling north, away from home.
While on her way to serve our country, you irresponsibly and selfishly came along and took all of that away from my daughter.
Campos asking Judge Terry Clark Newberry for leniency, adding he had no criminal record before this arrest. But ultimately, she gave him almost close to the max, 6 to 20 years in prison.
My charge and my oath is to uphold justice and to hold people accountable for the choices that they make. And unfortunately, Mr. Campos, you made the worst possible choice you ever could have probably made in your life that night.
The worst possible choice, leading to 2 worst possible outcomes. I'm David Sharns, 8 News Now.
So the sentence means the parole board will first see Campos to determine if he should be released. That'll happen in 6 years. The maximum for that per state law, by the way, for this particular crime is 8 years.